How big prints can you really make from a modern camera like this one, that Nikon D850? In this video we will show you how we printed a 113 square meter big photo. Samherji is one of the largest companies in the Icelandic fish industry. For the past 4 years they've been building a new high-tech production plant in Dalvík in North-Iceland. The 9,000 square meter plant is one of the most advanced production plants in the world for groundfish and is the only one of its kind due to its technology and equipment. The modern design of the new building focuses on the working environment for the employees, and photos are an integrated part of the building's architecture and design. That's where we come in. The project involved 4 large walls, 4 large photos. The largest around 113 square meters, which is estimated to be around 70 meters long and 7 meters high as we measured it. The location is a big hall, and the photo we were looking for would be the first thing the employees see when they enter the building. The second wall was on the other side of the employees' entrance in a lobby where you either walk upstairs to the offices or go into the mess hall where there was a kind of a luxury lounge for the employees and the guests. The size of the wall is about 7 by 7 meters. And then there was a 43 meter long platform, the front of a balcony over the processing area. A panoramic ratio, since the height was around 132 centimeters and the length 43 meter long. The idea was to take a photo of the mountain range Látraströnd, since that would be the view if you had a window on the wall. If you would see through the wall, you would see the mountain range. The fourth one was on the other side of the processing area. It was 19 meters long and also 132 centimeters high, which is about the height of the handrail on the balcony. So the first question was, of course, how would we do it? What materials would we use? For many years we have collaborated with a printing company Merking in Reykjavík for many of our printing projects. Johannes Frank, a photographer and a world-class bench rest shooter, is a sales manager and a graphic designer at Merking. Good collaboration with him and the staff at Merking made this project possible. After contemplations, we decided to use so-called C-bond plates to print the images for the processing area, since they are located in a probably wet area, and the photos in the employees' entrance would be printed on a very special CLIPSO stretch fabric. The CLIPSO material and the possibilities it offers to photographers, designers and architects is nothing but brilliant. The process of selecting the photos, shooting the panoramic photo of the Látraströnd mountain range and creating the wildlife image took quite some time. It took 3 trips in the middle of May to capture the sunset conditions at the mountain range. The panoramic image is a stitch of 40 images shot on a Nikon D850 with a 70-200 2.8 lens at 70 mm and ISO 100. The photos were merged into a panorama in Lightroom. After merging the photos, the resulting image was about 59,000 pixels on the longer end. Printed, the image is about 43 meters long. The idea was to merge a shot of the new trawler Björgúlfur on the left side of the image, as if the ship was sailing into the fjord of Eyjafjörður. We got the shot of the trawler from our friend and photographer Þórhallur Jónsson. The image was printed in one run and then cut into sections. Both of the panoramic images were printed on a Epson Surcolor S80-600 printer. Selecting the photos was a delicate process. We created mock-ups of the walls so we could be able to visualize how the results would be. After careful considerations, 2 photos of the waterfall Aldeafoss were selected. That way there would be a kind of a visual theme when entering the building. The largest photo of the Aldeafoss waterfall was shot by Gyða. She shot it on her Nikon D850 and the fantastic 105 2.8 VRG lens.
Þetta var geðveikt. Rosalega ánægð með þetta.
Since the wall is about 17 meter wide and 7 meter high, the image needed to be cropped and resized. Resizing the image before printing was quite simple. Using the Preserve Details 2.0 resample method in Photoshop, it was printed in 72 dots per inch resolution. The printer we used for the fabric is really a 5-ton monster. We used it for the 2 CLIPSO fabric photos in the entrances of the building. This 5-ton printer is designated for high-definition quality close view applications, and it can print 5 meter wide, high-quality images. This meant that we only needed 3 junctions on a large photo, which was a big factor. The CLIPSO material is fastened on CLIPSO lists, which make the image about 1.5 centimeters from the wall. The CLIPSO material and the printing quality is really amazing. It gives great detail, and the material can be stretched by using a hairdryer or a blower of some kind. The material tightens when you heat it. The material is also used to improve sound quality in rooms. It reduces noise and echo. The goal with the wildlife image was to showcase some of Iceland's wildlife in a constant theme. We've been developing this editing method in our images, and considering the strange ratio of 19 by 1.32, which is the size of the rail and the balcony, the processing method works well in keeping a constant theme throughout the 90-meter long image. Are there limits to how big prints you really can make? I believe that with the appropriate selection of materials and design, I think you can really stretch this limit. I believe also that since the arrival of the 12 megapixel sensor that you have great flexibility. One of the factors which is a deciding factor on what you can do with an image is the viewing distance. How far from the image is the viewer going to be on average, and this gives you flexibility and can even allow you to print images in lower resolution. Like it's very common to print large images in 55 dots per inch or even less. So are megapixels important? Yes, but mostly when it gets up close and personal. I hope this video was of some help to you. Until next time, be safe.